This is my 1972 Chrysler Valiant Charger. This is a genuine RT E49 Charger. I bought this in 1995 as a first year apprentice off my father. He bought it in 1980 or 1981 so it's been in the family for quite a long time, and I've been restoring it for 26 years. I need to get it finished because I'm getting married in May next year, May 2027, and I want this to be the bridal car. So it'll play a special part in the day, and I think my family will also enjoy seeing it back on the road again. I know lots of people say, wow, these cars are worth a lot of money these days, and for me it has value, but for me the value is that this car is a loved family member. It's my connection with my family, my youth growing up, and even if you look at my old school books, which I still have, I turn 50 next week, but I still have some of my old school books, and you'll see my hand-drawn drawings in those school books of this car from a kid. So I've always wanted this car, and I've always wanted to do what I'm doing now, which is rebuilding it. One of the reasons for this video is that I would like to record and document some of the history of this car, and also some of the restoration for myself, for my own records, so I can remember how I did stuff, because there is actually a lot to get these cars right and a lot of detail to get right, but also too for others that are doing their cars. If I can help them out with some information, that'd be good. And but one of the other main things is that, so my grandson, he lives out at Dubbo, and I live about 7 hours away, so I don't get to see him that often, and this is a good way for me to connect with him as well, so he can I know he's really interested in this car, so these videos are just as much for him. Kellen, that's shout out to you. I want to do these videos so that you can at least be part of doing this car, or watch along while I'm doing the car. So today, as you can see, done quite a lot of work on this car over the years. It's been on the road's history off and on. It's been painted a couple of times. I'll go through more of that in future videos, but I actually haven't really been able to do a lot physically on the car. There's lots of organisation. Go through this one day. They're all numbered boxes with a lot of my parts in there ready to go on. But actually bolting stuff to the car, I really haven't done or been able to bolt anything to the car for about 5 years, except for the wheels and those tyres. But today is the day. I've got to get cracking, because in about a week's time the upholsterer is coming to do the headlining, hoodlining, and to do the vinyl that goes on top of the parcel tray, top of the doors. But I've realized that in order to do that, I've got to get these on. So they're actually not here, they're in the other room at the moment. These, I think in the factory service manual, they're called an applique. I just call them a vent, even though they're not really a vent, they're a solid piece. Or I think some people call them a shark fin, and they had a blacked out detail on them. So I've got to get that masked up this weekend and applied and painted and installed, because when the hood lining goes in, it actually covers where you screw them on from behind. So that's got to be done this week, so that they're ready for the upholsterer to come next week. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with these doors yet, because the doors are supposed to have some blackouts around them, which I haven't done yet. So it's something still to be figured out. And then the following week, the Glazier is coming to fit the glass, at least the fixed glass. I'll do the door glass later on, and but he'll do the the front and rear windscreens, and these fixed on this car. I had fixed rear glass, so he'll help me put all them in. And before I do that, I've got to have the dash in. So the dash was painted last week with a friend of mine, Darren Hill, who's helped me very much with this car, which I'm very grateful of. Yeah, so I've got the dash, and I've got to fit that in the next sort of, if not this week, next week as well, so that it's in before the glass goes in. Anyway, my first job today is to fit this. So this is the wiring for the hoodlining light, and I don't know if you can really see it on there, but it's in beautiful condition. I've actually had all of the wiring, I sent it all away and had it refurbished or rebuilt, and they did an absolutely beautiful job. So Paul Norris at Elco organised that for me. They used a lot of the original type connectors and new wiring so that it's identical to how it was from the factory. Look, I'm an electrician. I could have done it myself, but I would not have got it to the same level of detail. It's just beautiful, the work that they've done. So, but Paul Norris and at Elco Performance, he is well known for that. So yeah, anyway, that's one of the other things that I need to do over the next week or so too, is to get the wiring harness back in the car. But the main thing is I've got to get this interior light wire in before the hood lining goes in. So without further ado, I'm going to get stuck into it.